Close flower, open flower, and we close that puppy up. I'm out with a stove today. When I say a stove, that's very loosely based on something normal people would take out. I had an idea. This is also somewhere new where I've never been before. That's one of the big bonuses for me making these silly little videos, is that it gives me a good excuse just to go out and visit places I may never have gone to otherwise. I live just a couple of miles away from here and I've never been to this beautiful place before. Although this looks like we're in the middle of nowhere, it's all clearly signposted. There's supposed to be a lot of rare flowers here. But to be honest with you, I'm a bit of an ignoramus, so I wouldn't know which one was rare and which one wasn't. What a beautiful old tree. I bet he could tell some stories. These little blue and purple flowers are quite beautiful. We're still on the right path. Coming through? All right there. Do you know where you're going?
Yes, we're just
excellent. I don't, I'm just following the trail.
Be careful.
Enjoy your day. Folding steamer basket. Let's have a look at him. I thought this would be great to use. Not in the way I've seen it done before, because I've seen other people play around with these. And they put hot coals in them, etc. I thought I'd try something a little bit different. I thought this idea was actually quite cool. He's got legs at the bottom to keep him off the ground. He opens out and he's got this in the middle, which I can take out and put an alcohol stove in the middle. Looks like a flower, doesn't it? Closed flower, open flower. I've got this 750ml pot, and the idea is he sits on top and we close that puppy up, give him a bit of wind protection. Will that ridiculous idea actually work? Let's find out. Today we've got a little bit of cheese to go on top, and I've got some leftover stew. Nice bit of lamb stew with dumpling. I say dumpling, I think there's only the one dumpling there. Let's get them on the heat quick. Get some water in there, stop him burning. I've just lost most of my water on the floor where he tipped over. Not to worry. I was actually offered a table quite recently to do a review on. I won't tell you who the manufacturer is. Just give them a bit of a stir. I turned them down because I didn't think their product was good enough. When I say good enough, I didn't think it was worth the money or worth doing the little review on. I'm quite choosy with reviews. I'm absolutely astonished by the amount of emails I get from various companies. I don't think they're from the companies themselves. I think they're like little marketing companies trying to give me stuff for review. A lot of it's not relevant to what I do, and most of the rest of it is just junk. So I tend to turn everything down. When I say turn everything down, it's boiling already. Gosh, nice hot stew. When I say turn everything down, that's actually a lie. I do have the occasional thing which I think will be interesting for you and also useful for me, something I would use on the channel, something I would get myself or buy myself. There's me dumpling. Quite impressed with that. I'll leave the lid off and let them keep simmering away, and it'll just reduce a little. On the odd occasion when I do respond, I make it really clear that if I don't like the product or it doesn't fulfill my expectation, as it were, then I just don't make the video. I'm just not interested in it. If it's what I consider to be good or worthy, then I'll make a video on it. It's as simple as that. It's a very breezy day, but that little steamer is brilliantly. I can't believe it. The flames kept going. That's an ever new titanium alcohol stove there. It's a bit hot on the handle. I do like the way that this particular one, this is from Silverant, he comes just above the lip of this here. But we take him off, he's got the bail arm as well. Just let that cool down and let that burn out a bit. You do see me with some Silverant bits and pieces, and I've got an affiliate link in the description. But if this stuff wasn't any good, then I wouldn't use it. It's as simple as that. And I found the Silverant stuff to be brilliant. You always see the water bottle that I take out. So for somebody like me who does videos, it makes sense to me to link up with companies like this, and it's a win-win for everyone. I get to show you nice kit, they get me to show you your kit. They don't pay me anything, they just send me the kit, and you get to decide if you want it or not, and then I leave a discount code in the description. So for me, it's a win-win. That looks absolutely lovely. I'll let him cool down a little bit more. When I looked this place up, I was under the understanding that you had amazing views, and I'm not disappointed. I'm disappointed in all the clouds, but that's just nature's way. The views are spectacular. Off you go. That's a good boy. Wherever I go, I seem to attract dogs. Can't think why. That little thing doing what it's not supposed to do. I think he's done spectacularly well. It's like a little spaceship, isn't it? The more I look at it, the more I think how well designed it is for this sort of thing. I've forgotten how much it cost me. I think it was only a couple of quid. It's hardly anything at all. I've just been chatting to the couple of locals that came along with their dogs. It was quite interesting. They live up on the hill, so they've got this view all the time, and they said they never get bored with it. How did this turn out? Oh, that's absolutely awesome. I don't know what it is about stews. If you have a stew and you leave it till the next day, obviously you put it in the fridge overnight, etc., it seems to get to know itself a little bit better. My dumplings started to fall apart. Gluten-free dumplings I made. I just make it all myself from scratch. Not quite as good as the real thing as I remember them, but pretty impressive. This has become my favourite pot, by the way. 750ml pot. When I say 750ml, that's up to the bottom of my finger. So you can get 800ml in here if you had to. And for me, that's become my ideal size. I could put a Nalgene style bottle in there. And that's kind of my go-to for a lot of the things that I do at the moment. Absolutely love that little pot. What's your favourite pot? 750ml, or do you like the flat ones? You know, something that resembles a normal pot that you would put on your stove, but a bit smaller. It's okay, I'm not lost. I don't need a search party. There's a hospital just underneath where he is. So I'm wondering if he's just sorting himself out, waiting for permission to land. You can't see this, but it looks like there's kites up. Birds of prey. Wow, spectacular. The sun's finally come out. I was told by the locals that I was speaking to that that big pond of water out there, that's going to be for outdoor water sports, non-powered, as in for paddle boarding and that sort of thing. That might be quite cool. View spectacular, isn't it? I have been contacting UK companies to try and promote their kit. And when I say UK companies, there's a few bushcrafting companies that I know of. There's not many of them. They seem to be rarer than rocking horse poo. But they're going against the tide, as it were, with all your multinationals and your big conglomerates, etc. So I'm hoping something comes of that, because I can make little videos. They might get a few views. I can put their links in the description. People on the other side of the screen, you good people there, you get to see like their good kit if you've never seen it before. And I think that would be pretty awesome. That'd be like another win-win for me, whereby if I can get small niche UK companies who make quality kit, and he slipped then I could show it to a wider audience, and maybe they can get some more sales as a result of that, and we can support UK companies. There's going to be someone in the comments who says, oh, that's a noisy one. I just got caught up on my bag then. The gates grabbed me. That was so funny. Thank you, gate. You didn't want me to leave. There is going to be someone out there in the comments who says, what you're doing contacting small companies like that, why don't you just buy their kit? Well, I'd love to, but I don't have the finances for it. If I went out and bought every piece of kit that I saw and I liked, I'd be a very poor man. Well, I am a very poor man. I just wouldn't be able to do it. So that's my kind of place at the moment. That's where I am. I do buy little tiny bits of kit, but I'm trying to, I've got caught up again. Thank you, gate. So that's why it makes sense for people like me to link up with companies. Now that's what I call a wood pile. I forgot to mention, this little steamer basket comes spaceship. Has been an absolute joy to use. He's been a load of fun. He's got all the bits that you need in some kind of stove. He's got little legs on there, keep him off the ground. He's got a nice flat inner. His sides come up. Pick up one of these for a couple of quid, go out and have a bit of fun. You really can't go wrong.